And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch, find the range, find themselves. We're almost at game time. Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday night action right here on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. A moment here now to see the numbers for Isaiah Hartenstein.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upward for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. The front court is Wells and Jackson. And it's Landale in at the 5. And DB, at this early part of the season, what's most important for the head coaches?
What's fascinating to me, Kevin, when you listen to coaches talk is whether you're a championship coach or a first-year coach, one of the biggest things you have to do is figure out your rotations.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Caldwell Pope with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Pass to Dort from past the arc. Landale grabs the miss. To the paint, here's Wells. Up again, and the second chance effort by Jackson.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an efficient rebounder, and he knows to send that one right back.
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant with the steal. And the dunk by Wells.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the score by Memphis. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Wallace covering. Outside Jackson. SGA against Morant. Outside for Jackson. Shot clock at 3. Over Holmgren. Landale pass to Jackson. And the rejection by Holmgren.
You have to be careful if Jeff Holmgren's around defensively. This guy, such a good shot blocker.
Pass to SGA. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Doris, what do you think is the key for the development of such an impressive young player like Chet Holmgren?
Hey, Kevin, to me, really, it's simple. It's health. This is a young man for whom basketball is hugely important. He's one of the most impactful two-way players in the game. It's really come down to whether or not he can stay on the floor, but he is so passionate about basketball.
Wallace, good.
Boy, nice decision by Chet Holmgren there. He is very capable of finding the open man and putting it on time and on target.
Now here's Morant. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Inside. And he makes good on the layup. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Wallace finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to get open is Hartenstein. He gets it in there.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Morant. Over SGA. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Caldwell Pope. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 2. Outside, Dort. Fader on the way. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Thunder also changing it up. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Cason Wallace. .144 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Aldama. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Now, here's SGA. He has 7. Pass to Caruso. Outside for SGA. A miss that time. Would have put him up. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Nobody near Williams. And another miss by Memphis. Thunder coming to this one after the win against the Kings in Sacramento.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Williams dishes to Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 9. Hartenstein with a screen on Williams. He had a nice open look right there. SGA's got 12.
We all know SGA is a prolific driver. The counterpoint has got to be, he's got to be a threat from 3.
Here's Conchar, defended by Caruso. Fires for 3. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action in just a minute. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdowns for the Thunder.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Isaiah Joe. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Williams. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Caruso in at the 3 slot. Pass to Aldama. 6 to shoot. Here's Conchar. Off target with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Here's Aldama. His last outing, 16 points for him. Takes it off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Oklahoma City. Outside Williams. Pass to Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Outside Williams. Anjar on the wing. Lets it go from deep. On the rebound goes to the Thunder. Pass to Joe. Back to Caruso. Wiggins, a screen on Williams. Caruso. A three-pointer off the mark. Memphis trailing here. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jackson has the open look. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Mitchell passes to Williams. Back to Mitchell. Williams sets a screen for Mitchell. Sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got the lead up to 4 now for Oklahoma City.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Both teams will make substitutions. Memphis has gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Morant gaining the floor. And the dunk by Wells.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Wiggins. Grizzlies making the shot. Wiggins, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Wallace, good.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Morant. Morant pulleys his way inside.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely. Well, clearly 2025 was a special season for Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris winning the league MVP and the adoration of many.
And obviously contributing to what was an historic season for Oklahoma City. They had the top seed overall in the playoffs. He averaged nearly 33 points on a ridiculous 52% shooting. This guy is the model of both consistency and efficiency.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Holmgren's checked in. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back over to you, Kevin.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Here's Aldama. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Landale, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Dort kicks to Holmgren. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Pass to Eldama. There's the screen. Outside for Caldwell Pope. The Grizzlies with another miss. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Back to Holmgren. Caldwell Pope against Dort. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. Up top, Morant. SGA defending. Morant, right side. Over SGA, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. The Timberwolves will face off against the Kings out in Sacramento. Tip-off is 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific.
I think this game is going to be closer than many people think.
The kind of game where the underdog... And now back to the SGA show. I mean, the first half. It really has been all SGA.
It's been all about SGA. This guy's slicing and dicing out there. Great feel for where he can get his shots, and his teammates are looking for him.
Ride it till it breaks. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The wing pair, it's Caldwell Pope and Wells. Jock Landale's out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the wall. That's the group for Tuomas Isalo as we begin the second half.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And the agility, the hops, Morant just explodes off the floor.
To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Back to Morant. Pass to Landale. And it's good, 2 points. Landale's got it back down to within single digits for the Grizzlies. Oklahoma City has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Morant. And it's SGA missing. The Grizzlies shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Caldwell Pope pass to Jackson. Morant left side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, Morant puts constant pressure on the defense. I'm actually surprised he doesn't get fouled more.
No good on the second free throw. The Thunder leading by 8. And it's Jordan off the drive. Misses from short range. Caldwell Pope feeling it out of it. Pass to Morant. And another miss by Memphis. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Now George, covered by Wells. Morant takes off. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Hartenstein.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so here is Oklahoma City. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls up on the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21.
Now, this is what Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is capable of. A legit star, and he is cooking.
Here's Morant. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from SGA. Over in the corner, Dort. SGA against Morant. Hartenstein with the screen on Morant. 5 to shoot. SGA passes to Hartenstein. And that one, good. And now it's a 10-point Thunder lead.
Well, Isaiah Hartenstein is a handful to deal with, folks. If he's that close to the bucket, look out.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Alex Caruso is checked in for Oklahoma City. Some great shooters here. Let's check out the league leaders. Isaiah Hartenstein, 3rd.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
Here's Morant, 13 points in the game. And finished off by Morant.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Wallace outside. It's Dort on the wing. Holmgren outside. And it's off from three-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Jackson. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the score by Oklahoma City. Morant outside. Over Wallace. That's short off the rim.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Wallace. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Wallace has got the lead up to 13 now for Oklahoma City.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
Now Caldwell Pope. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So both teams making some changes here. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Williams against SGA. Pass to Caruso. Shot clock at 6. Down low. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
For 3, Mitchell hangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
one thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Conchar. Hasn't made one yet. 4 on the clock, and the dunk by Jackson.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Pass to Mitchell. This one for 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Thunder lead by 11. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Oklahoma City, look at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Wiggins is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Williams. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Jackson gets the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Thunder. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. To the middle. Caruso, no good.
Oh, that's a chippy. Point-blank range. He'd like that one back.
Williams against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams passes to Jackson. Clock at 6. Jackson a screen on Williams. Here's Conchar. They get it again. Memphis moving it around. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Oh, so fast in transition. Gilgeous-Alexander gets it done.
I'll tell you, if you're Gilgeous-Alexander and you can get out in transition and get yourself an easy bucket, boy, that's money in the bank.
Timeout called by Coach Isolo. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Hartenstein's checked in. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander puts it up and through.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Floats one. It's deflected. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Morant. Morant with another miss. The Thunder leading by 11. Caruso kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Caruso. Pocket 2. Hartenstein controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, you see Hartenstein using both the size and the strength to his advantage. Nicely done.
Morant left side. Got loose. It's stolen by SGA. Outside Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander takes it in. It's in there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And we have a timeout called by Tomas Isolo. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And some change changes here for the Grizzlies. Jock Landale's checked in for Santi Aldama. Jalen Wells comes in for John Conshaw. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Vince Williams. The Thunder also changing it up. Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Cason Wallace in for Mitchell.
I mean, come on, jack that one in the face of some strong defense. You got to think twice about that next time.
Now Holmgren. Outside, SGA. Into the lane. Morant with the steal. Now here's Wells. Defended by Dort. Wallace against Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also started to get to the line at a higher rate.
Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
SGA against Morant. It's Shea fighting through contact down low.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Morant. Got it to go off the glass.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
The Thunder leading by 13. .114 left to play in the final quarter. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Oklahoma City.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them. It was the efficiency with which he did it.
Clock at 4. Takes the three. Does not go in.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.